Looks like the club night at our class. I think that's how you say it. Our class. It looks like the club. It looks like the club. Cut that. Hey there guys, it's me again, and first and foremost, Freshers has kicked off with a bang. I've been keeping up to date with everything on the Union Twitter feeds, and I've been watching Cardiff Union TV's very, very good coverage of Freshers, and it looks like everyone's having an amazing time. It looks like our class was incredible last night with Jamil in the Union, and I can't wait to join you all. But in the meantime, I'm going to target this video at specifically journalism students because I want to talk to you, if you are a journalism student, to tell you what you can expect from your first year. So, going back to basics, I'm Toby and I am just going into my second year at the Journalism, Media and Culture Studies School at Cardiff University. The building for this school is the Boot Building, which you've probably been in if you've looked at the course on an open day. It is a really, really nice building to be in. It's not only does it look great from the outside, unlike the law building, it's got a really, really good library, which is really, really well kitted out with computers, desks. It's always pretty much near silent in there. And the lecture rooms in Butte Building are really, really good as well. So Butte Building is a good building. You're lucky to have it. So as far as the course is concerned, I can only speak obviously from my personal experience. I'm not sure how little they've changed things for this year. But last year I had to take, okay, so going from the start, you have to take 120 credits, okay? So in your first year, you do 4 modules in JOMEC. Obviously, if you need 120, this leaves 40 going spare. So this means that in your first year only, you can pick an additional subject from any other school that allows you to. But in terms of the JOMEC modules, I did media scholarship and understanding journalism in the autumn semester, and then I did history of mass communication and culture and representations in the spring semester. And I can honestly say that all of those modules are really, really good ones. Scholarship is kind of, you know, at its core, an introductory module. It just goes over some basic media concepts, gets everybody kind of to a similar level, talks a little bit about, you know, essay writing and research methods. Understanding journalism, however, on the flip side, is very kind of straight in at the deep end. You're learning about women in journalism, you're learning about the history of journalism, you're learning about war reporting. After Christmas and after the dreaded January exams, assessment I'll come on to in a bit, I did history of mass communication and culture and representations. Now, if you've studied media before, representations should be pretty obvious to you. You know, it's quite an interesting module. You look at how different races and nationalities are represented in the media. It's generally just a really, really useful module. But history of mass communication and culture is absolutely brilliant. That's my favourite module, without a doubt, in the whole of my first year. You talk about literally everything from the history of TV, history of radio. You talk about consumer capitalism, the effects of advertising on our culture, and the list is endless. Obviously, that's just my personal opinion. You might do the module and think, oh my god, this is absolutely awful. But from my point of view, that's the best module that I had last year. So, in terms of assessment then, as you probably already know if you've signed up to do the Journalism, Media and Culture Studies course, it's a mixture of exams and essays. The course Journalism, Media and Culture Studies is quite unique, I think, in the respect that the course starts with, you know, quite a big mixture of essays and exams, but as the course progresses, you actually get less exams and more coursework, which obviously, again, depending on your perspective, that might be a good thing or that might be a bad thing. Another thing worth mentioning is that if you do study at JOMEC, you cannot fail to join up to the Journalism Society. They'll be at the Freshers' Fair, which I believe is sometime next week, but I'll find out and put it there. Yes, so there'll be a stall at the Freshers' Fair, and if you go along to that, you can chat to the Vice President and the people in charge and talk to them about what the Journalism Society can offer you. I know I was a member last year, and they had, not only did they have some great socials, last year they had a special deal with Revolution, and they had a lot of socials there. There was the Journalism Spring Ball, which was amazing. That was held at the National Museum in Cardiff. They also did a tour to BBC Wales. Be sure to sign up and get involved. So off the top of my head, I think that's it. I hope you continue to enjoy Freshers. As always, get in touch either on Twitter or Instagram. My details are there. And thank you very, very much for people who've been contacting me this month. I've had a couple of people get in touch on Twitter, just saying hey and just with questions. It's always nice to hear from new freshers. Alright, so until next time, I shall see you soon.